You
Okay.
thinking of an intro or something, my nigga? What you doing?
I feel like I just saw something, but it's probably a reach, or it might not be. We'll discuss. We'll discuss. All right.
Got you. Got you. Want me to kick it off? Or you want to kick it? Want me to kick it off?
Um, you got it.
Ah. Good evening or good morning and good afternoon whenever this reaches you. Welcome to the Was It Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason,
And I am Jazz.
and we are here to discuss. Um, is it 20? It's 26 years, right? Because the first one came out in 2001. It may have been 2001.
Actually, I think the first one came out in 2000, but let me confirm because I don't
Got
want
you,
to
got you.
start June
Yeah, it
off
is.
wrong.
It's 2000. It's 2000. So it's
Okay, so
been
26 years.
26 years since the franchise from the Wayans brothers, Scary Movie. Jazz. What was Scary Movie your introduction to the Scary Movie franchise?
Yes,
Got you,
I'm a
got you.
day one.
Same. So coming from Scream, what were your feelings when you seen there was going to be a parody of what I would call your baby?
So when this dropped, I was four, so I didn't know what a parody was at the time. So I saw it was the Wayans, and I said, "Oh yeah, Let me check this out." Don't
Wait,
worry about the math. Don't worry about the math. And so I was like, I'm gonna definitely support because I grew up watching In Living Color, and of course a lot of other projects from the Wayans. Oh, damn! When the truth and lies just flow together. All right, let me rewind that. I grew up being around people that grew up watching the Wayans. And
mm,
so their interpretation of that family, I immediately was drawn in. And when I was a kid, my brother used to do, because you're familiar with In Living Color, correct?
I am. Yeah,
So have you ever been a victim of like, homie, don't play that? But on the other side of it, to where you getting hit with the sock?
possibly. At some point, I'm sure I have.
Well, this ain't a possible, no fake memory. No, I was a victim of the sock getting
You look
hit.
you
And
you
that,
look like you look like a victim.
wait, I don't, what is that? Yo, what? That's so
That's
crazy to
that's why
say.
you relate to seeing so much. You are a victim.
Wait, I don't, wait. I don't relate to Sid or Cindy. I just enjoy seeing things, them fighting and them going through challenges. But I
Fighting
wasn't
going through
offended at
challenge.
all.
This ain't real world versus road rules. They be getting chased by killers.
Jason, well, I mean, Road Rules, they got hurt on that show.
They did
They
get
was
hurt.
fighting on that and Real World if we're gonna keep it, if we're gonna be real about it. But I wasn't upset or anything when I found out what a parody was, and they were parodying my one of my favorite films. What about you?
Mm, I was 10 when this came out.
Mm.
I had already seen Scary Movie. Not Scary Movie. I had already seen Scream 3. So seeing this, I was just like, this be interesting to see how they do. And of course, you got the Blair Witch Project, which was a banger. Back in the day, you had Scream, which was a banger. What? You trying to think Blair Witch was a banger?
No, I wouldn't call it a banger, but I understand a lot of people put it
What?
in that category. Yeah,
They don't really like found footage horror though.
there you go.
And they coming out with a new movie soon. Be on the lookout for that. Um, but yeah, it was just interesting to see, and it's just the different jokes. And I remember my auntie, it was my auntie. She was like, cover your eyes. And it was, during the scene with Cindy and the husband or the boyfriend, whatever, the boyfriend at that time was about to have sex for the first time. So yeah, I remember like it was just hilarious seeing this, but then Scary Movie 2 came out and we went as a gang to go see that one. So I remember seeing that too. So man, yeah, man, it's been a long time coming. I was interested in seeing what how they would do this in today's society or today's time, not because of the way things have to be, you have to be careful with the comedy and the certain stuff that you tell, but what imprint would they put on the game today? Because I definitely think there are ways to go about a comedy like this. Um, I think the blackening was the most recent black one, but you do have Naked Gun too, which isn't necessarily a spoof film of like different films, but you know it's that raunchy comedy type thing. So jazz. Um, Scary Movie 2026. What did you think?
So this was definitely on my list of movies that I was going to, that was on my most anticipated movies, you know. And so like when they announced that they were coming out with another film, I was extremely excited. And especially when I found out that the Wayans were going to be a part of it, you know. And so for anybody who's not familiar with the history as to the drama surrounding the Wayans and their departure from the franchise, actually, not departure, because that would mean they left on their own. They were pretty much kicked out, to say the
Hmm.
least, you know, because at the time, and I was looking at a Variety article because they've been on like Marlon's been on like nonstop on his press tour, and so he pretty much spoke on it of how the success of the first two films, and asked for a nice increase because the films were making money.
Hmm.
And so at the time, Scary Movie, the franchise was being distributed from Dimension Films, which was owned by Miramax, which was owned by Harvey Weinstein. And it's funny because they also own Scream as well. And they denied them getting a pay increase. Marlon pretty much said that they had the story and everything for Scary Movie 3 already created, but Miramax stole the idea, made the film without them. And so just for them to get essentially get their franchise back, and you see Keenan sign back on, and then I said, okay, this is gonna be good.
Hmm.
We're gonna get that energy back because like the scary movies, in my opinion, after three fell off.
Hmm.
And so it's just when it comes to comedy today, I agree with you. It's just like you kind of have to be careful because people's sense of humor, people's level of what they get offended by, and when a spoof film and the Wayans history, they don't mind telling their jokes because their intention is not to be hurtful or malicious. It's just for people to laugh, you know. And so I was watching a lot of their press runs and conversations and discussions, and it definitely increased my respect for them
Hmm.
because they are a black comedy dynasty for sure. So, what were your
They are.
thoughts when you saw that we were getting another movie?
So first and foremost, don't be too humble. Don't say it like you didn't talk to him on this press run as if that wasn't a thing. Like don't do that. Don't skirt past that. So please, I don't know if it's gonna be at the beginning or the end of this, but yes, she did get to talk to Shawn and Marlon. Um I was very interested in seeing what was going to happen with it coming back because I think we talk about all the time like there's not really any comedies like movies that's just big screen movies as comedies because you get them still on like Hulu, Netflix stuff that's made straight for streaming, which is cool. But oftentimes they kind of miss that oomph when it comes to the movie. I do think Pizza Movie is a very funny movie.
You said what's it
Um,
called?
Pizza Movie with
Oh, pizza
Dustin,
movie. I got you.
yeah, with Dustin
Okay.
from Stranger Things. That's a pretty funny movie, but you don't really get them. Like I said, we did just get I Love Boosters, which is hilarious. So again, just seeing what they were going to bring or what spin they were going to bring to the comedy today, I was super interested in seeing. But of course, as well as like you said, the sign-ons, all the cast, all the castmates from the previous movie coming on, that was dope to see as well. So them being able to bring back the majority of the cast, or at least the core four, I think that was super dope to
That
see.
shit whack, Jason. The whole core four, that shit whack.
Hey man,
Even they said it. Even
it doesn't
even they
change.
said,
It doesn't change that it's the motherfucking truth.
is it just four?
It
I
is
thought you got Marlon, Shawn, and then Regina and
Anna.
Anna.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, the other girl, she was asking for too much money. So they said, well, we're gonna leave you outside the club for this one. Like we go you making a lot of money on your OnlyFans. You know, good luck to you.
I seen
But
that. I didn't know if there was a room, well, like something that somebody just made up and put on the internet, so I didn't bring up that part. But we always
I
got it. But
so
we got American Pie, so I'm happy.
so I think with that, I think her having an OnlyFans, I think that's facts.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
it
will
is.
say I'm not definitely 100% sure if that don't even seem like nothing Marlon would actually
I
no, let me
seen
not
that.
say that.
Exactly. That's what I was.
So
I don't know. I don't. But
yeah.
I'm sure got on the fans. I know that. I know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's skate past that part. We don't need to go down that road. It's like Jason lusting over white women 2 weeks in a 3 weeks in a row
Mm-mm.
in June. Oh no, we that's
Mm-mm.
a narrative we're not gonna start
Mm-mm.
today. But yeah, so well, I guess for anybody, if they're able to confirm whether those were actual words from Marlon, y'all let us know in the comments. But we'll put
Please
an
do.
asterisk over that of like, we're not really sure, but we just wanted to bring it up just in case. So, but yeah, that's actually kind of hilarious. And then I will also say, because I feel like when this movie first came out, they were pushing the Scary Movie 6.
Hmm.
But then they dropped the six, was like, nah, this is a reboot. We starting
Hmm.
fresh. They got their franchise back, which I am so happy for them. Because like just imagine you start to build something up. You see the success in it. You are building a family within that, and then it just gets taken from you, and then they continue on without you,
Hmm.
you know. And so it's funny because with Regina and Anna still staying on, that came up in the press tour when I was looking at the videos, and also it came up in the movie.
They did. They
So,
did. Probably
but
one of the better motives um of the
oh, are you about
last
to
about the last three movies.
of Scary Movie or
Mm.
Scream?
Exactly. Of
Scream
Scream.
7 has been getting a lot of hate on socials because a lot of the one I saw where somebody said the reveal in Scary Movie was better than the reveal in Scream 7. I won't deny that because the reveal in this was funny,
It was. It was. I like the
but
but I still like the motives a lot better too though.
the motives, I feel like that was the idea that they probably had early on. That didn't come later in the process of them writing. They was just like,
It's
nah.
interesting. It's interesting how many different movies that they parodied. And they did all three of the Scream movies.
So
Well, no shit, they did all the Scream movies. Four, five, six, and seven.
I think a bit of three was in there too.
Which one?
But I would say just like Sydney distancing herself and just like be isolating herself because that's what she did in Scream 3. But then I understand also you had Final Destination, Bloodlines being
But
that because
also
you saw the
Halloween.
yo. It's like, can you like and after okay, so I do have a question, but I do want to talk about this introduction. Did
Mhm.
you immediately know that that was from Scream 6
I
when they
did.
picked up the phone?
I did. But that whole
I
that
lo
whole thing, I said, oh shit, they doing all the screams. Like when I seen that, did they eat the fake out? I said, damn, they go Scream 4 right there. I said, God damn, they going in with this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I loved it. Soon as I saw her pick up the phone, I immediately laughed because I was just like, "Oh, this is Scary Movie 6." Okay,
The little blonde wig was to give, kind of get a giveaway too, though.
yeah. Did you? I know you were expecting Tiana, but were you excited to see Tiana in this opening scene?
I wasn't expecting her. So it was nice seeing her in there. I didn't laugh, but I did enjoy her in the scene.
You was probably like, oh, these damn black jokes.
And she's 0 for 2 right now as far as being funny because
I
I
mean,
did watch the
mm,
Kevin Hart's roast, which he was mentioning this as well, and she wasn't funny in that neither. So I think they need to write her better. She felt like uh Tiana Taylor doing Don't Be a Menace, uh like she's doing Marlon from Don't Be a Menace. That's just what it felt like to me.
okay. Damn.
You was laughing at
Well,
the you laughing at the intro?
I did.
I laughed
Like,
when they I think the first laugh I got was when dude came on the scooter. Yeah, ding, 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 and he jumped off the scooter. He was like, you see, I thought you want to do a pigeon, you know. And he said, nigga, that's a pigeon, fool. And they jumped him. I did think that was funny. That was hilarious.
I think when when she got loud in there and the white people start trying to hide their stuff, I did laugh at that. I'm not gonna lie. My first
I
laugh is
did.
when the phone got picked up because I immediately was like, "Oh, I know what movie this is. This is Scream 6." Just for me going on a journey of like, okay, let me see if I've seen this movie and if I know this reference. But yeah, when the
That's
woman she said, "Girl, take them damn pearls out your mouth. Anybody gonna steal your shit?" Like I laughed at that. I did.
I did. I think I did. I forgot about that. Yes, I did laugh at that part there. I wish you would have had somebody robbing them though. That would have been stupid funny. Like, take this shit. Take this shit off for now.
Then after she left, now I'm not gonna lie, like you see her leaving it and somebody come behind her and be like, "Give me all your shit," and it was a
Exact.
white person.
It should. Yeah, yeah. That would have been. That would have been. That could have used somebody from the old scenes in that. But yeah, I think that would have
Yeah.
been
And they would be
hilarious.
like real polite of giving up their stuff and not be so scared. They'd be like, "Oh, okay, here you go." To where it's just like, "Oh, okay." That could have worked, but that might be like a deleted scene that you'll see on the DVD or Blu-ray.
They should
But
have had bloopers at the end.
listen, we were asking for black rom-coms. We got a good one this year, so maybe if we continue to ask for black bloopers, we'll get them next year. I mean, we gotta have it. Like I saw bloopers for Euphoria today, and I was like, you wouldn't even think this show is as dark as it is. How they was laughing on set. You know what y'all battling for real? But here y'all go, keep keying.
One battle after another.
Yeah, but I also thought it was funny when Ghostface was like, "That's why you ain't get that Oscar." And then I said, "Okay, hold on now. That wasn't too long ago, but
Them niggas was filming this shit
they was
yesterday.
Jason. The final edit got submitted last week because I'm just like, y'all are a lot of this stuff is up to date, but I was reading that Variety article. Marlon said that they pretty much were filming and shooting up until April.
Mm, it makes sense.
So like it was just, and they said some scenes it probably took like maybe a day or two to shoot, which then it's just like, okay, if it's only taking you that long, the editing is what's going to take the longest. To
Hmm.
where I was just like, for y'all to even still consider filming a month before the movie is set to release, that's kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
they was just like, y'all think we could do this? You get your team together, they're like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna shoot it, I'll write it, and I'll edit it. All right, you
Yeah.
got 3 weeks.
As long as you got your people that shit, get it, make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, that's dope. That's really dope. Because then it's just like how you see people passionate about their craft and their product that they're trying to push and get in front, and they actually want the quality of it to be good. And so it's
Exactly.
just like seeing creatives doing that and seeing established creators do that,
Hmm.
I think is great. Which I want to plug this in for all those people that for some reason in they mind, body, and spirit feel the need to go after Boots Riley for pushing his movie. Go sit your ass down somewhere and get a book, because to sit up here and try to even come close to shaming somebody for trying to push their stuff on socials, like he's like, I guess certain people feel like you're above certain levels. It's like, oh, you shouldn't have to do this. And I'm just like, we know Black-led projects are not getting the attention and spotlight that they deserve.
Mm-mm.
Some people live in a delusion about it, but the ones that aren't heads aren't in the cloud, we already know. So just to see him pushing this movie for the past couple of weeks, I think is that's fire.
I do too.
Interacting with fans that went to go see it, so
I do too. I enjoy seeing it. 'Cause like I say, him just engaging or interacting because people want to be interacted with. They want to feel seen, and he's doing all of that while promoting his movie at the same exact time. So hopefully, like I said, that does give it the extra push, the extra surge it needed because people can just engage on the internet and not do whatever. But hopefully, it is driving those butts to the movies. But any indication of seeing this movie was pretty much full, so people are out. They're definitely seeing movies, and as things get filled in, sometimes they'll skip out, but sometimes they may go see another movie.
yeah.
So just to get out the house, especially if they see other people, I'm like, shit, let me see what the fuss is about.
Let me see if this really laughs for real. Are they people just hyping it up? And
Hmm.
so, and I'm glad people are doing that instead of trying to fully depend on critics and stuff that they see online. It's just like certain movies, unless you know that person and they know the kind of movies that you like, I'm not trusting nobody's opinion when it comes to a movie. People will
Hmm.
sit up here and still say Hereditary is one of the best horror movies they've ever seen. I don't trust them people. You could be one of them people. I'd be like, Jason, now you know. Now you know. But we all have a difference of opinions, and all of this
Yes,
stuff is
yes.
subjective.
Hmm. Objective.
But it's fuck Hereditary for real. But Tony did a great job in that movie. She did a great job in that movie.
Hmm.
That's like your fuck them kids kind of horror right there.
This is also a fuck them heads kind of core as well. So, what did you think of the reintroduction of the old cast in this film?
I enjoyed it, and I love how it tied in, of course, to Scary Movie 5. I think they did a better job than Scary Movie 5, but I did have my issues with it. But just the fact, because it's like you see them trying to introduce new characters on top of having our OGs. And the way that they like brought them in, Sarah was out here wilding. Sarah wanted to be the main character. And it's just like,
Yeah,
nah, that ain't you. That ain't
this
this is me.
definitely
This is
they
they
definitely
basically
yeah, they definitely was like Melissa, you are a druggie. You are Rue. Basically, you are Rue of the screen. You are Rue of screen. That is what you are here for. Do drugs and be an asshole towards your mom. Be a white girl. Just be a white girl on drugs. Zendaya. That's who you are. That's
whoa,
that's who
whoa,
you are.
whoa, 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 whoa. Scale it back. Zendaya is not a white girl. Zendaya is mixed. Do not put the whole whiteness
uh
on her jacket, sir. Don't
um
do that. Why do you put me in this position to where I have to continue to defend my good sis? I just feel like you just throw her in there. I'll be like, there's nobody. Zoe is right there. So you're just gonna ignore what's the other one? Um Quincy Jones's daughter, who
yeah,
is
we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno.
you see, so you go, oh, okay.
But
Wow.
it's a respect thing. But yeah, they basically it's like they wrote it was like and I love the little jabs they took at the movie too. That was like her coming
I
over
know
here
what
for a fucking inhaler. That was such a dumb plot device. It could have been a fucking vape. Come on. I said the people that wrote like whoever wrote this, they was definitely was looking at these different movies and films and well at least grabbing hot spots from them to make to go to the parodies. And what
yeah.
did you think about the different things that was used to be parodied within the movie?
So I don't know which one I think was the best one, but I think the one that had my theater completely amped up is the white chicks.
Yeah,
substance
the
scene
substance of white chicks. Yeah, that was
because
a nice surprise.
that was a really good surprise. And that's what I'm surprised is that could really, I saw a spoiler on Twitter this morning. And
Mm.
I'm like, the movie just came out yesterday. I would hate to have seen that prior to seeing the movie
I
because
I've been checked out of social, so
yeah, well, it's not a good space or place right now. So throwing some sage on there for sure would be best. But I think that one, like the substance, because I was like, okay, which white woman is this? And then when you saw, I'm assuming it was, I don't remember their names. So I
I
think one
think
of their
that was
names was Brittany.
It was I think that was Marlon's character.
Mar Do you think Marlon was in this too much?
He's the pushing, he's the driving force of it. But yeah, he definitely had a lot. He did like the bros Ferratu, like he did that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he was definitely in it a lot. He was definitely what because at first he wasn't. It's like he was missing, and I'm like, I wonder how they're gonna introduce. I thought he was gonna be Brenda's kid, but then you end up saying it was the twins, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not her kid. It was just her brother. Nigga, just well, basically nobody died from the first one.
Right. Or the second one.
Yeah, well, second one nobody died anyway though, except the
Shorty
guy.
got smoked.
Nah, he got smoked, but he didn't die. He was at the end when they put the thing on
Didn't,
the
but Cindy got hit by the car
that was in one.
too.
She got hit by a car in two too.
Because Shorty hit her because he
Oh
was
yeah,
getting
she was
out. He was from the demon.
yeah. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so
But Brenda, nah, Brenda didn't die.
it
She
was
just
just
died in the first one.
it was the guy that brought them into the house who died.
Yeah. Tim Curry's character.
Yes,
But
yes.
uh did you have a favorite movie that was spoofed?
Sinners. That scene was hilarious.
The
When he was at the
church?
church, yeah, that nigga was tripping.
Who so what was who was Ray supposed to be? Like spoofing.
Oh, he was the guy who's I'm not gay no more. I don't like no I'm not gay no more. I, I, I don't like men's no more. I like women's. I am delivered.
Listen, what's my guy name? Who was the
Who
pastor?
was the guy who was the D-Ray? No, that's
Yes.
not D-Ray.
No,
That's
no,
not
no.
D-Ray. That's Dion Cole. Dion
Dion,
Cole.
listen, Dion Cole was so funny to me in this scene when he
He said
said,
he still got some secrets. He said,
yo, his dialogue in that scene just cutting to it. Then you got Brenda, those was my shoes. Like all of that, I was dying. And then the fact, yo, he
he's
was
all
going, yo,
what so wait. What did you so what are your thoughts on Sean's return to acting? Because he's been off the scene for a minute. What do you think of him in this?
I'm not, I feel like Shawn, he just, from seeing him at other projects and seeing him in this, he just seemed like his light has dimmed a lot. And I say, let me explain. I say
I'm gonna show
dimmed a
you.
lot. Listen, he just, I'll be honest, he just seemed like he came out of retirement, don't care if the team win a Super Bowl or not. He just got his check and he just like, I'm here. That's what it seemed like. Not saying that he's not in it as much as, well, no, his heart is definitely not in it as much as Marlon. Marlon, entire heart, liver, kidney, everything is in it. Shawn,
That nigga Marlon is on every press tour. So just like Boots, but you appreciate that because you gotta promote your stuff. And I love that they have been doing it, but I'm with you 100%. It's like that nigga's the dead carcass they had to drag across. And but he was the funniest person in the movie to me. Like it,
really?
his timing, it does feel like his comedic timing is off, but the stuff that he was doing, he was like a lot of the jokes he was dropping. I said, this nigga is nigga the get out joke when a nigga was smoking.
Yo, I said, who's this chocolate man running? And, and then Shorty look in front of him again, and it's fucking Ray. You got my outfit on. You got my outfit on. I'm sitting here like, what? I wish we would have saw their face up close before they made their turn. I Jason, I would have died because I was waiting to see who this man that
He
Ray
was
was
chasing.
chasing. But no, that was a good scene. That was good.
And the son and I don't know whose son it is, but the twin
I think
the
that's Keenan's son because they got the same voice.
man
They got the
they made him cut his beard off to do the role. So like he rocks a full beard, but they made him cut it off for this role. But nigga, him learning how to eat pussy from Marlon and doing it, nigga, I hollered.
what's
That
that
is the
from?
fun. That
Do
has to
you
be the funniest scene. What, Jazz?
do, do you know what that scene was parodied? Was a parody?
I do not know the scene, but it does remind me of American Pie. But because they have a book of how to eat pussy in it. What was they parodying?
I immediately thought of Sinners when
Oh, he said, "I just want
Smoke.
to taste you."
No, well, no, just when he was like, you remember when not Smoke, but Stack and Church, yeah,
Preacher Boy.
Miles was Preacher Boy was in the car, and he was
Yeah.
just like, you know that ice cream shop you go to? I
Oh,
immediately went to that because he
okay.
was like using ice cream as a comparison, and then Marlon was using weed as a comparison,
Okay. Okay.
and so
Okay. I'm well.
that's where I went with that because I was
I did
wondering
not.
because
I didn't see that. That's one of them scenes. It was just too much Marlon, because I don't want to see him eat licking no blunt. Like, come
I
on, man.
did. I said, "Okay, sir." And the camera, shout out to the director. Let me get his name
No,
because they've worked
that
with
nigga,
him
was
a
doing he was
few
doing the
times.
fucking most.
I
He
said,
was doing the fucking most.
"Okay,
I said, nigga, move
Marlon."
this camera off this man lips and mouth and his tongue. Like, stop. But nah,
Michael
man.
did a good job. I kind of wish you would have got an angle to where you looking down to see. That would have definitely sold it. Or looking up. Either one of those would have worked. But nah,
Yeah, no, I'm
I
glad you didn't
enjoyed that
do all
scene.
that. But yeah, no. When he was up in there, and I thought it was gonna be like a smell joke or a hit, like, but it was like he was like, he just came back and she was like, oh my God. And he was like, now to smoke it.
Yo, when you saw the shot of the result, I said, bro, what? I flinched a little bit. I said, oh, nah. You got to start checking what a nigga doing down there. Put a mirror behind him, like, sir,
This makes me
sir.
think. I do have a question.
Yo, yeah, I feel like it's about to be out of pocket, but it's
It might be.
200.
You know how to roll a cherry stem with your tongue?
Yes.
I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah. I tried it. I did that a few years
Tie
ago.
it. Tie it with your tongue. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Tie the cherry stem with your tongue. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing.
So, uh, want me to tell you? I'm sure some viewers out there that want to know. All right, so normally how I get my vibes together, I'm in a good space. Then I get it because I like cherries. And so you doing a little left and right. You definitely depending on your top of your mouth as well. Cause not if anybody want to know, just DM me. Just DM me. Now, if you short, that's cool. But you gotta have a nice smile. I ain't got nothing. And look, shout out to my young kings, y'all access granted. But now, if your teeth look like you be chewing on rocks, no, sir,
That's
can't do
wild.
it.
That's
But
wild.
we got Brenda back. What did you think about seeing Brenda and her ma vibes?
I enjoy seeing her in here. I wish they would have given her a little bit more. Cause like when she was at the school, I was just like, man, these ain't none of this hitting right now. Like when she was at the school dropping them off, I like the music, but them dropping off in the daughter, they could have got rid of her too. Like, nah,
So
just super
that,
woke. Like I was like,
yeah, that okay. I only part I think I laugh at this is when she was calling the boyfriend's girlfriend, or excuse me, the son's girlfriend a hoe.
mm,
That's what she was doing to old girl in the first one. And then
yeah,
she switched it. Oh, hey girl. Like I immediately I laughed at that. But then when you saw the whole Kanye
yeah.
book shit, then
I said, eee.
yeah, I was like, okay. But and then I was thinking like I'm the cool mom. I went to Mean Girls there, but I was
Yes,
just like,
that's what my was too though.
Mom, what I mean, she was not hanging out with her daughter.
I mean, she ain't fuck with her daughter, but she was hanging out with the
Just
keep the kids in the
crazy,
neighborhood.
crazy. But I was gonna ask you a question. How was your theater experience? Because you said it was a lot of people in your theater. Was it
Yeah, it
quiet
was.
or was there some
They
laughter
were
in there?
the scenes that I was laughing the hardest on. They was laughing. There was some stuff that was me getting some chuckles, some laughs that I wasn't laughing at. That K-pop Demon Hunters, like that was dope to see,
Hmm.
but I could deal without that.
Damn.
Marlon and the K-pop Demon Hunter shit, it wasn't funny. It was just too much. Like,
Did it seem just cool though? Or was it just like, all right, you
it
ain't
was
need
nice.
that.
So it was nice to see how they brought it, how they in like moved it in, but I ain't like the entire scene played out with him singing and talking about smoking, and I was like, nah, not for me.
Got you. It kind of because I've never seen
K-pop Demon
K-pop
Hunters.
Demon Hunters, but it reminded me also of Intergalactic,
Yeah,
but I knew it
a little
was
bit.
K-pop. So I was like, okay. You had the visual effects there also when he was playing his video game to where I
Yes.
thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
So
That was dope. How they brought in and he was rich off of streaming. That was an actual little dope idea. How they brought that
yeah,
in too.
that and crypto. Oh
Yes.
shit, son, I'm up 20 million. Oh shit, son, I'm back 5 million. I was like, okay. But and then so my theater experience, because I was able to see this twice before we recorded.
Oh, nice.
My first, because I went to the opening of the fan event where they giving out posters. That theater, my theater was packed. Like it was a lot of people in there. And the crowd, like people were like definitely laughing throughout the movie. I was in tears for a lot of the scenes. Like I was laughing out loud for real. And the guy beside me was just still. I had to watch him because he seemed like too still. I'm like, you ain't gonna be the one. And I ain't
To
about to be
get you
like,
out of
nah.
here.
Yeah, I was just like, gotta keep my eyes on him because he was skinny. The way he was walking when he passed my seat was a little suspicious. So I was just like, yeah, nah. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you, sir. But what'd you think about Wednesday? Excuse me. No, 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 not Wednesday. Tuesday.
um, yeah, I don't know. Like it was like I said, she came onto the screen with the first scene. Then the hospital thing was kind of funny. It felt as if they did it too long. Where she did the nitrous and they was just laughing at each other. Like
Yeah,
I felt as if stuff should have been happening. I think one thing that was getting people was the change of the mask changing. A lot of people was
yes,
laughing
yeah.
every time it changed. So I think that was funny, but I felt as if that scene played too long when it went. But it was dope to see the who was the Doofy in this. I thought he was gonna be his regular self, but it was dope to see Doofy.
Right. And then he obviously got caught. So it's like, I was just like, oh, okay. But him coming back as his regular self, we don't want to see him. We want to
I
see
mean,
radio.
I thought he was gonna be part of the killers, like he was gonna be Doofy, but then he gonna come back as himself again later or something. Like, nah, this ain't about you, bro. But
Yeah. But he was watching what Gail in this woke news.
yeah, another swing and a miss.
Ooh.
You thought you found Gail funny, or I said
Um,
you like the girl, you like a fake friend, which is you thought you like the girl off of Friends, but this is definitely not you. You look a lot older.
she I no, I don't think I really much laughed at any of her scenes or her and Doofy when
No, I
he
did
was
laugh. She sucked his finger though. She was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yo, he said, because I remember he's like, Gil swallows. And she said, I don't do that no more. I do hand jobs. I'll take it. Yo, in the same way he pushed her in the first one, he did it here. I said, that's what I'm talking about. Details. Details.
Yeah,
But
but
so what you
I
got?
was gonna say, Jack, that he was funny. The guy that was playing the boyfriend to Sarah, and he was getting his ass beat, and then he kept on like basically saying, it's too obvious for me to be the killer, because like who thinks that? But then he had that big ass bruise in his head. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got cut. He said, "Damn motherfucker, you cut too."
And of course it was a cut on the arm because that's where Jill got slashed.
Yeah, all of them get on that arm. You almost hit a
Who else got
vein,
slashed on the
motherfucker.
arm?
Him from Scream.
Oh, the boyfriend in Scream 2 got the slash on the arm.
Oh yeah, it was yeah, the
I don't
boyfriend too.
remember his name though, but RIP to that
Derek.
man. Derek, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Kim Waynes. She was a nurse at the hospital. She was a DI hire. That ain't hit either. So
Hell no. I was like,
y'all be disappointed when it's
I mean,
a race joke.
I was like, like, look, man. It was funny. She was, they had said, what's your ex? They asked Tuesday what was her favorite horror. She was like, well, I'm not really into horror. I'm into elevated comedy. He said, oh, that's what the shit that white people think is funny, and it's not funny at all.
It just makes them feel smarter.
Make them feel smarter.
I wish she
um,
would have gave a movie example. Or did she give one?
that would have been hilarious if she did. I don't think she did. She didn't really give a movie.
If she would have gave an example, that would have been top tier.
Man, you would think, hell, they was going after everybody.
Everybody.
Because I was tripping the first thing when they cut the Gale lady open, the Epstein files fell out of her.
My theater said, "Oh shit."
Them niggas was going after everything. Um,
But I will say the scene that when Tuesday was fighting for her life and Kim was in there is like trying to save her.
Sarah
Tuesday. Kim was in there too.
in her room.
Yeah, Kim came in there was like, I can't let this white girl die on my
Trying to save Sue's life.
save
Okay,
Tuesday, yeah.
okay, I thought you
And
meant
she
when
punched
she.
her in the face. I died laughing. Oh my God. I busted out laughing when she punched her in the damn face. That was
She said,
funny.
I think it's just the thing. It's not plugged in. It's like, oh, my bad. Ugh, ugh.
I'm going on break. Did you enjoy her in the second scene at the hospital?
When she saved Sarah this time,
Yeah.
it was
Hmm.
it was a little better, but I wasn't really feeling it.
Mm.
She jumped when she jumped up. That was funny. like when she jumped up and hit the dude. But they were killing a lot of just like the movie, the Scream 6 and 5, killing off just non-people, non-characters.
They Baby Dick, him and his son got killed.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he
Um
cut that bad boy off and we got a microscope. Like, can you see it? Yo, that's crazy.
especially with
That's
the
crazy.
Diddy tape coming out this week.
Who on that?
Uh, you said what?
Who on that?
The Diddy tape?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Tea. We got some tea.
well, Diddy he's more so spectating in this video, but it's 50 Cent's baby's mother, and I think Manding, I don't know who he is, but
I
some
think
big
I
nigga.
seen that. Is that the one that was on Vlad recently?
Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
gotta see that.
yes,
He
yes, it
fine.
was him. Yes, it was him.
Cause
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
okay, dude, you got some taste. But if you was just watching,
Yeah, he was just in the back. So then he walks in front of the camera, baby oil, his little meat. So yeah, yeah. But
you
he
said
never
little
used it.
meat.
Yeah, yeah, they killing him right now.
So 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 Diddy's like Diddy's baby dick? Damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, 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 yeah. He
Mm.
was, yeah. That's yeah, he definitely was, man. I, you
But I
know,
guess if you were into those kind of activities and you had an unfortunate type of size, would you try to avoid certain angles on the camera?
man, he wasn't fucking. He shouldn't have been on the camera. You
He
shouldn't have
shouldn't
been
have.
in there. Like, stay in the
Oh yeah,
corner and
that's
coach the
true.
people how you want them to be coached, but get out the fucking way, man. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's you can't get in front of the camera.
I remember one chick took a picture of me in a compromising position.
Oh my God. Mm, that's tough, man.
She gonna try. Is this you? Yes, bitch. Sleep. Put that little dick up, nigga. What the?
Wait, wait, wait. I got questions. Somebody took a picture of you and asked you, "Is this you?"
Trying to be like on some like embarrassment, bitch. Post it. I don't give a fuck. What? What does that got to do anything? Uh,
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
why you.
I was like, I was asleep. Everybody, I'm cold that night. Nigga, I was asleep. They ain't got to do with nothing. I ain't get shit. It is what it is, bitch. Yeah. How did you wake up? Was you faking it? I just,
He said you were supposed to be asleep for another 45 minutes.
you're supposed to be out, nigga. Be out. Uh, yeah, no. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Man, that's
But yeah,
tough.
yeah, yeah. Because I do think that was a good callback too. Because he was looking at the picture, he looking at his file and he picked the picture. I'm like, who the fuck put this in here?
Yeah, that's messed up, man.
I would have
I ain't
burnt that
even
shit. I would have burnt that shit
never
up. That Polaroid ain't never living.
right. That's crazy. And it's so funny because on my second viewing, the other person like immediately knew what that first picture was from.
I did. Well,
Like,
I watched it though. So
imagine not seeing any of the previous films, and this is your first time being introduced to the franchise.
yeah, nah, that's kind of wild. It's kind of
It's
wild.
it's definitely very unfortunate. Was there a scene that was just completely out of pocket in your opinion, to where you just like, all right, y'all went too far?
Um, I think I already talked. Okay, so the long legs, the first long leg scene in the movie where
Your boy got his ass beat.
man, Diallo, man, but
Yo, he said he's right there, y'all. And they jumped on him. I knew they was going on him though. I knew. I
I
said,
did too. I
y'all,
said, because you remember we watched the movie. He was like, "How the fuck the police know he was just sitting out there?" I said, "I don't know. I
we
don't know."
still don't know.
And they got them this time. Got the black dude. He whooping his ass. But the
But a
second
black
one,
cop.
which there is there's two post credit screens. Well, mid credit and there's one that happens like as the credits are rolling. But the second mid credit scene was actually hilarious. Um, with them on there when they was talking to him, he was like, I mean, look at that. Which is you get a little a hand job with that, pow, like you out of there. I was like, ah, this nigga's hilarious. I know that's Damon's son.
Yeah, he was just, yo, he was sexist in this though.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was crazy sexist in this. He was kind of racist too, because he was like, I mean, I'm sure he committed some crime, right? I think it's safe to assume. I'm like, what?
Which is funny because he was in that movie. Well, one of my favorite
Let's be
movies,
cops.
Let's Be Cops. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And him and Jake Johnson, they about to do a Cable Guy remake.
Yeah,
Gonna be out of a
I saw
TV show.
that.
That'll be hilarious. That's gonna be hilarious. Like they got good chemistry because, like I said, Let's Be Cops, New Girl, they did together. Now you got this, so yeah, I think that's gonna be some
I
good energy
loved
there.
him in Dance Flick. Dance Flick was funny.
I hate that movie.
Yo, when they did Old Girl from Save the Last Dance, and she was dancing, doing a little spin on her pregnant belly. Shit like that makes me laugh.
Because you sick. You're sick.
That's
That's
true.
why.
That's true.
Oh, what about for you? Was the thing they did was overdid for you?
Um, that had me like, oh shit. Was there a scene like that? I don't think so. I honestly thought they were gonna go harder,
Yeah.
but
One. I think the most inappropriate joke I did laugh at when uh
but you did laugh at.
the kid was at the house. The son was at the house. He said, "My gardener." Uh,
Yo, that one. That was probably the most out of pocket scene
yeah.
right there.
And then he said, "Look outside." And you just see the police. See ICE agents picking them up. I was like, "Oh my god, these
My
niggas, man."
theater busted out laughing. They busted out laughing because he thought he was safe. He called, got all three of your people gone. Ooh. And then he was just like, they're the backbone of our workforce. And also, I'm not trying to do that shit.
I'm a
Yeah.
white person. I ain't trying to do none of that work. But yeah, no, that one. Mm.
He got that good knife to the neck.
Yeah, they gave him the
So
same death for West.
for West.
What you think about they
Man.
redid the Brenda death on the train?
It was kind of mid. The leading up to it. And I feel like if I didn't see the trailer, all of those scenes that were in the trailer, I would have loved 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
But since I knew they were coming, I was like, damn. Because like the whole do some half gay shit, just half gay, I would have busted out laughing at that scene if I never saw the trailer. But since I knew it was coming, I was just like, huh, yeah, that's it. But nah, the trains, I mean, it was cool. Like when she was, because you had Abigail. No, that's the vampire,
Megan.
Megan, doing a little dance. She said, okay, girl. And then getting stabbed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not like a takeaway scene for me from this movie. Because,
Yeah,
a lot of
no.
these movies have like takeaway scenes that when you think about it, or you think about the movie, that scene immediately comes to your mind. Do you have one of those for this film
That just don't come to mind. Like
that comes to mind? Like if you're thinking about this movie, is there a takeaway scene that was just like, yeah.
the him him not being gay no more. That nigga. Hey, also shout out to Dion Kobe. He was in Michael too, as Don
Mm,
King.
he working.
Oh yeah, he definitely. I need that season 2 of his show. I know they was filming in Africa.
Mm,
You didn't watch that? Something
mm-mm.
about Joe.
The Morning
What
Joe?
I
Oh
think
no, that's a
maybe
news network.
he was like he was a plumber. His dad had a whole bunch of money, and then like the mob was after him. It was a BET
Hey,
show.
never heard
It
of
was
this.
real
Oh,
good. Damn. Let me see.
BET, that'll do it. That'll do it. But I think for me, it might be Cindy versus 100 Ghost Faces. I
Ah,
absolutely love that scene.
that was
I
that was
love
that.
leading up to it because when Brenda said, "All right, John Wick, I can't call you ballerina because nobody saw that shit," and I'm sitting here like, I hate that y'all did not see that movie because ballerina was good. Jason, you just halfway sexist. That's why you didn't like it. You was like, "Did nobody want to?" I said
It just
halfway.
I just dropped Lioness. I am ready for this.
Does that make you less sexist or that,
It's
that
like
doesn't do anything?
I got black friends.
But you stay calling Zoe white. Like, what? You do. You do. You be
I'm
going after her
look
like,
at me
why you don't
supporting
date black men?
look at me supporting two white women.
That's crazy, right?
Nicole Kidman. Um
Damn, it's
uh
not a black.
we got
Well, we still
the black cop that work with them.
we still got the Jackal coming.
We do. We do. And they replaced my girl. They replaced my
She
baby.
Jason, they didn't replace her. Replacing her means she would still be alive.
Well,
Spoiler alert.
they put another black person in the position, man. You know what I
I'm glad it
mean.
was that because imagine they come back as a white man, they viewership drop.
But of course at the end they of course do the big reveal. At the end where we got four killers instead of two. Because I sure was like, God damn, they got a. I said, damn, they killing all the people now. Shit, we ain't gonna never know who coming. And that is kind of dope to see her come in as John Wick. Almost giving like Sid vibes at the same exact time.
Yeah.
And then she going in and they doing that. She was like, "Oh shit, the stunt double is badass." Yeah, that was dope. That was dope to see.
I was laughing so hard at that because I'm like, it just kept another ghost face kept coming.
That was definitely a Scream Six joke. How they were just
Yeah,
popping up.
they was killing him low key. But I'm curious because so it's rumors that Melissa wanted to be in this movie.
I seen that.
I'm like, all right, so you missed out on I Love Boosters and Scary Movie.
She don't fuck with
Damn,
niggas.
sis.
She don't fuck with niggas. It's okay. It's okay. It's coming out. You don't like black people.
Wait, we talking about Melissa. That's your girl. So
Whoa. Wrong nigga. That is Ivy and Chris girl. That is not my girl.
you don't fuck with Melissa? I thought.
I don't have a problem with her, but she ain't my girl neither. Hell, Billie Jean is not my lover. Yeah, no. She's just a girl that no. She alright, but nah. I would have
Damn.
liked to see what she would have done in this though. Who she would have if she would have played herself.
She would have played herself. Like,
That
what you
would have been
mean?
if she would have played herself, that would have been dope, actually. Because then it would have been like more appropriate for how she was actually acting. It would have made more sense. Like,
So if she played herself, would after seeing the movie, would do you think she'll probably get a lot of backlash of like it's time to get over it, or more so positive reactions from it?
it'd be I think it would have been both. I think it would have been both, but you being able to laugh at the franchise, like if they would have at some point got Nev in
Nev,
this,
yep.
if they would have got her in this, that would be dope to see, or just at least her watching, like, man, what the fuck is this filth? Like, just a little quick saying that she go. Like if she
That would.
Like Carmen Electra, of course, shout out to her because she was in the first. If that was Nev, you'd be like, man, it's dope to see her like showing love for this.
I might have cried.
It's like just her showing love. It's like, damn, you can laugh. You laugh too. Like,
So where you not? Because my thing is, if the Wayans did a parody and I was in that parody, me personally, I'm not looking at that like it's a negative thing. I'm like, I want to be. Yes, put me in there. Now,
exactly.
don't be too heavy. Don't put too much dip on the chip for me. A little something, something, but that seems like an honor. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I remember I used to think that was Michael Jackson in 3 or 4. Was it? I was like, that's not him. The fuck?
So that confusion is not too crazy because depending on when Men in Black 2 released, because he was in that,
He
to
was.
where it's just like, oh shit, so he is showing up in movies.
Exactly.
So, like, especially depending how old you were. You said it
Hmm.
was, but I guess when did it was Scary Movie 3?
I believe it was 3.
I think so too, because that was when Charlie Sheen showed up and they were kind of on like the Signs type of energy.
Hmm.
So it came out in 2003. So yeah, I I understand. Men in Black.
Damn, Scary Movie 5, they ain't even in a bitch no more.
Oh, and then Men in Black was 2002. So you had probably just saw him in Men in Black as Agent M. And then you was like, oh shit, he's a scary movie. Okay, Michael. So yeah, for anybody that's just like, how you get that confused? It's possible. It's definitely possible, especially when you're a kid. I think Jason was probably 16 around that time, but I was 7, maybe. I don't fucking know.
I probably
Possibly.
was. I think Scary Movie 4, I was 16. Yeah.
So
Ooh,
bless you.
goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so
So
what
I
would
got
you
a question.
wait,
Oh,
what?
so I was supposed to send this question to you prior to turning this on, but I completely forgot. So I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay, what's up?
So we get spoof films. Would you be interested in seeing a spoof miniseries?
I would. I would.
Okay. Now, if you could add 3 TV shows to be in a spoof, which 3 TV shows would you include? And it could be released anytime.
Mmm. Righteous Gemstones. Um, ooh, 3 TV shows is kind of crazy. Righteous Gemstones, Snowfall, and Snowfall, and mm, The Boys.
Hmm.
What about for you?
Mine would be Euphoria, Interview with the Vampire, and Cross.
Hmm, that'd be dope.
But I just thought that would be interesting. I know Marlon has said, and Shawn as well, writing a comedy is difficult, and writing a spoof film is difficult. So just to do like a spoof film that's like an hour and a half, putting that in like a 4 to 6 miniseries, I think that could be fire.
Mhm. I
They
think.
would, of course,
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say they would, of course, use more than 3 TV
Yeah,
shows, but yeah.
I think they should have. Oh shit, 666. I think they should have got who is that? Dwayne Perkins. I think they should have went and got like somebody a younger writer to help them write it. Like,
Hmm.
because with these movies, they of course they have a theme that goes throughout. So it was the Scream theme, but like it felt like with when they went into their own little zones, it was like a variety series or something, or like it was like its own little cutout, whatever it was, and it didn't. I guess it didn't really matter to the next scene, because like how the fuck Sean just driving around, he just pull up at the church like that was. It just some of that stuff just felt so fucking random. Which I mean, cool. It is a parody, but it didn't go with the story. Like I wish it would have came. Like when Sean was in the house, like that was one of the worst. Like one of the worst. Them doing the whole what is what they call it, the rebooty. Like that was just like
So Sean was going to church because Regina was there. That was their home church.
mm,
And he hasn't been in a while, of
mm,
course, because he was trying to figure out how to get off the Rainbow Road. And that moment, he said, I'm going to service and I'm getting off.
mm,
As we see, he remained. So,
yeah.
and he lived in the house because him and Brenda are still married. So him doing that entrance kind of makes sense. Now, I was curious. I was like, where did he come from? But then it's like, oh, well, he lives there. Those are his kids.
Exactly.
So,
I'm just about to always say I'm just about to hanging out by the men's room
yeah, so that threw me off because I was like, what?
in your house. Yeah. All right. Mm. But yeah, like I said, I think like a Dwayne or just some. I feel like they should have got like with some younger, fresh writers and like do a like just a continuous story throughout. And like I said, if you throw in some, some moments or some stuff like that from different stuff, I think it'll definitely work. But yeah, I think it need to fit within what's going on and what's happening. If they like telling the story. So
It seems like you had your main story of how do we kill Ghostface, and then you had side quests from certain characters.
shit, all characters
And
hell.
yeah, and then while they're on their side quest, they get killed.
Yeah, for the most part.
So, like, I get it because you had Gail do her side quest, boom, she out of here.
Hmm.
And then you had Doofy really didn't have his own side quest because
Nah,
didn't he?
they went to his house, but he died like Dewey in Scream.
Right.
So he died.
Stupid.
He died in the regular story. With what was going on. Like the daughter. Why was she on the train? Like she.
She was just coming from a protest. That was her side quest
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So.
because that was when she asked Ray, it was like, have you seen such and such? Because I haven't
Hmm.
heard from her since the protest. And he was just like, I don't know where that bitch at. Trying to get
Hmm.
some dick. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But because it's like it's a few people online because the critics did not give this a good rating. So you have people on socials having their internal battles of what's funny, don't listen to the critics, all of this other stuff. One of the things I saw people were saying that the movie didn't have a plot. Do you go into a spoof film with worrying about what the plot is?
No. No, I just kind of go into it, just whatever you give me, because I don't like I said, I remember watching the original trailer, but I don't remember what happened in it. But I remember like uh Terrifier was going to be in this and like the substance, so I was interested in seeing how that went. But then they spliced them kind of weird as well. So
Yeah. Some of them seem like they were added, but if you remove them, they wouldn't make much of an impact to the story.
exactly, exactly, and that's what
So,
I'm saying. And that's what I mean. Like I want everything should like make sense. Like I said, a scary movie and scary movie two, like it's a story, and then you have them doing stuff that happens to them that makes it make sense. And this just feel like just and Marlon had too much screen time. Take some of that shit away from him. Like, no. Cindy and Brenda should have had way more, in my opinion. And then they should have, they play their roles, but
And then we had a whole streaming scene.
Oh,
Whole streaming scene.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With
You had
Cass and
Chris
I,
Brother in here. Yeah, Chris Brother.
his brother.
Chris's Chris's brother, Kai. You're familiar with him. Like, were you excited to see him in this role, seeing what he would do?
It's dope to see him because he hasn't streamed in almost a year. After like those, after he cut his hair and whatnot, just to go focus on his own stuff. But he's been streaming for shit like damn near like 10 years non-stop anyway. So he's been building himself up. So for him to be able to stop this and go live, and he's not even he probably 23, 24 years old. Like he living out there
Yeah.
doing it big for him to be able to go out and then see him in this movie. That was actually dope. I was shocked they killed him, but
He had a
that
cool
fit.
death though.
He did. It kind of fit with in the Scream one or Scary Movie one when they was smoking, and then he started rapping and he was slicing a knife and he killed everybody except Marlon. Yeah,
Hmm. That was a scene I would say was a lot longer than I expected.
it was definitely way longer than what it needed to be.
Yeah. So I was just like, that one definitely
Mar
could have got short.
Marlon clearly had way more time than everybody else. It's like the
He been
opposite.
working like 18
It's like
months.
the
He
it's like
hasn't,
the it's like the opposite of Nate in Euphoria. Like he had no time, he had all the time. And they was just like, just go film some shit. It's okay.
yeah. So with the success of this, he has been, of course, saying White Chicks 2 is coming. Is that something that you would be excited for, or it's just like it is what it is?
I need um out. Hmm. For me, I want them to do like some man. It's kind of crazy to say, but like some age appropriate comedy. Like I want some comedy. If they were to do it, either one, pass it to like a younger crew to be some white chicks, or like just make like a age appropriate type of comedy, Like just Damon actually had a lot of age appropriate comedy movies. Like it may even been like a little action comedy or he did like but I like something like that, pass the parody films down to some younger
Right.
people, I feel like.
Yeah, because some of their younger generations, like the kids, they write and produce. So
Exactly.
maybe be a good opportunity for them to get involved. So I think that'd be really cool. For me,
Mhm.
because I think it's either White Chicks or Don't Be a Menace. I'd be more inclined to see what they could possibly do with a new day and age of Don't Be a Menace. I don't think the name would need to be the same because you look at how that name is pulled from other films that released in the 90s. So dropping that same name like South Central, these kids don't know that what that movie is. I'm them kids because when I was born. So I'm just like,
You
I
knew
ain't seen no
something. You
South
you you
Central.
you knew them titles meant something though.
I right, I did. I did later on.
But yeah,
So
no, I definitely would. Like if they did something like that, like a parody on The Wire, maybe.
you do The
Um
Wire, Snowfall.
Snowfall. Yep. The hood stuff, the black cinema.
I'm surprised you didn't say The Power.
Power for sure. You gotta do the Tariq. Hey, gotta do the Tariq thing. Ghost, yeah. Bring the white boy in. Ooh, that might be the lead. That could be the lead story. Power. I think that'll be the dopest. The lead story,
Mm,
and they just be running into the other scenarios.
yeah.
So they just
But are
gotta
those
prove they just gotta
I,
prove with the Tariq and Tommy series.
well, I would say like The Wire and Snowfall, are they too outdated
I don't think so.
to to where because they normally like to do
Current
yeah.
shit. What they gonna do? Reasonable doubt. Hell, insecure. Hey,
They don't need to touch Insecure.
oh, now we got stuff that don't need to be touched. They definitely do
No,
insecure.
no. Insecure would be funny though. Damn, I should have put that on my parody TV show list.
Hmm. Hmm.
Atlanta would be a good one too. But I
Maybe.
feel
I feel like
Atlanta
it's
seems
already
like a parody already.
exactly. That's what I feel to say. That's what I feel like Widow's Bay feels like.
I'm starting that. I finished My Adventures of Superman.
All of them.
Yeah, it's only 2 seasons.
Yeah, it ain't long. It's not long at all.
So I did have another question for you. Are there any mo Can you give me three movies you would like to see be in a parody that has released within the past 3 years?
Hmm. Hmm. Marty Supreme. The drama. Yeah, not the drama. That's definitely gonna be an obsession.
Okay. Shit. I'm scared what the drama and obsession would look like. Scared of that.
Ooh, just think
Yeah,
about
that.
her. Think about her secret. But like, if Zendaya was Nikki,
So that's,
but she
I
went
guess
through
he would think you said what?
it. But she went through with
Wait. Who?
it.
So that just got dark. So mine would be Passenger,
Hmm.
Mortal Kombat 2, and
Mm.
Backrooms. Jason hated that movie. Those would be my three.
That shit is overhyped. That shit
I
is
feel like,
overhyped.
whoo,
Mm-mm.
man, it's making money right now.
I bet it is. I don't even
You
know
probably
why.
getting pissed
You
off
know
every
what? I
time.
think them niggas, the niggas that movie making money is the same reason. What's that damn? What's that chicken nugget? What's that damn?
Chicken nugget.
The movie Minecraft. The Minecraft. The niggas that watch my niggas that play Minecraft are watching Backrooms. I promise. They done grew up. That's them. The same niggas.
Damn, you hated it that much. That's crazy. Jason saw all that open space and said, "What the fuck?" Dang, that's crazy. And here I am over here like that'd be a good little space for a game area. They could have done something with the area without going too far into it.
Ain't goddamn
I would have
pirate.
made,
Captain Pirate, Private Jack would have got your ass no matter where you was at up in that bitch.
but then I could just jump through the other side and he not
It's
come
true.
after me. Long as I'm
Man,
by the exit, I'm
nigga,
good.
my dumb ass finna been up, fell asleep in that bitch to myself. What the fuck? Who the fuck picking
Sleep.
me up?
Yo, yo, he was.
Who the fuck picking
I,
me up?
I tweeted. I was just like, "This how tall girls pick up their short kings."
Disrespectful, bro. What did you think?
But
What did you think of the final scene, of this movie?
so I loved it. They said, "Fuck them kids." They burned all of them. Sean said, "Nah, they always come back. Burn them." They said it's just us. Like they literally took their franchise back, and they went after you stabbing up people who showed up in later movies that you were not involved in. When Anthony Anderson and Shaq showed up, he said, "When I'm on my knees, I'm the same height as Kevin." And plus, he said no. They said he say yes to everything.
that
Listen, I
is
I
a
mean I
that is dope. Anthony Anderson has been in both franchises too.
who was he?
Haas, I think,
Yes, that's true. Yes. I mean, is he the only one?
to my knowledge.
Shit, he might be. Yeah, that's definitely very interesting. But I did want to say, because I know that you mentioned me being able to speak to them.
Hmm.
I was able to jump on a AAFCA roundtable, African American Film and Critics Association. Glad to be a member of that, and we were able to have a roundtable to talk to them. And when I was looking at the video, I was just like, my question kind of messed up, but I wanted to say what it was here, and then I'll just go ahead and add their responses. So my question to them was, with Scary Movie 1, 2, and now Scary Movie 2026, these films balance parody with whatever is currently relevant at the time. Have there ever been jokes, movie references, or entertainment moments you wanted to include so badly, but they just didn't fit the story? And when that happens, do those ideas get saved for later, or do they vanish into the abyss?
Make the DVD. Yeah, it's like bonus material or it goes into the abyss. It's weird. We rarely rehash jokes and scenes and things like that. We do it in the moment. We talk about it in a moment. Like for this movie, you probably wrote 750 pages, right? Which you cut down to like 120 pages to shoot. And this rare stuff that we go, hey, resuscitate that joke that we was gonna do in six. We moved on, and so it goes into the abyss. Now there was a storyline in this one that I loved, and it was really funny, but it bifurcated the movie, kind of threw you off, and so we put that as an Easter egg in the credits.
The ending credits.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And I know you were real impressed when I said bifurcated. You was like, ooh, SAT words. Go on, Marlon. Okay. Bifurcated. I seen you. You said, you didn't know you did that. You went,
I'm proud.
And so definitely appreciate their responses to that. Because Jason, like when you think of a good joke and you just like, oh, I need to make sure the streets need to hear that. And it's just like, you got to find a perfect spot to drop it, or after a while, it's just like, does it just expire? So I think that's very interesting because they said
Hmm.
they make so many, they had like 700 pages that they have to bring down to 200 pages. Right. Can you imagine how much stuff is left on the cutting room floor that
Yeah.
is probably really good, but they just like can't put that in there. And it's kind of sad, but
Yeah, but I mean, you can't put everything in
I
there.
know.
We need to make a cohesive story. And just go like that. They did throw an example of a requel when they put out "I Know What You Did" last summer. That came out last summer.
And they said, "What movie? What movie you talking about?" I don't know why they felt the need to like to catch a stray in that moment. Because I was like, wait, was there like did people hate that movie?
They do,
But it was
but it was very
mm,
divisive, very divisive. But it was more so like them, they don't know what was more so, if anything.
yeah. I mean, they basically gave you the same story and added a supernatural element. But we're gonna get another film from that franchise, so it'll be interesting. And then Brandy will show up. Spoiler alert for anybody who has not seen it. Sorry, but you've seen a lot of the Wayans projects. If you were to recommend 5 projects from the family, regardless if it is TV shows or movies, for somebody who's never seen a project from them, which projects would you recommend?
You said how many?
5.
Any Wayans?
Hmm.
My Wife and Kids, top. Um, Low Down Dirty Shame. Um, Scary Movie. Uh, I'm gonna get you, sucker. That's pivotal in there, and uh,
I know you want to say Little Man.
I definitely don't want to say little man. White chicks. So we say white chicks.
Okay,
What about for you?
that's a good list. I'm definitely going to do Menace to Society. I'm going to do gang
Wait,
related.
wait, what are you saying? What did you ask me?
I said any Wayans project. Five that you would recommend for somebody to watch that has never seen one.
Who said Menace to Society?
Oh, not well. Don't be a menace to society while
Okay.
drinking your juice in the
Okay.
hood.
I was like, wait, that's when you said gang. What who the fuck is in gang related? Damon, I'm assuming.
No, Marlon. Marlon is in gang related.
Oh, I ain't never seen that, man. Shit. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You just got the
the
name.
Tupac movie. You thought I was just naming shit?
Yeah, I ain't never seen. You mean Above the Rim?
Yeah, what I say, gang related.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
That's
fuck
a
is
different
that?
Tupac movie. That's a
Like,
different Tupac movie. My bad.
you was killing me. I said, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
What the
we be
fuck is
fact
that?
checking. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. You, I accept your
Okay, I'm with you.
challenge.
I'm with you.
You
I'm with
got
you.
me. Okay, let me start over. So, don't be a menace in society while drinking your juice in the hood. It's South Central, yeah. Above the Rim,
Okay.
Scary Movie,
Hmm.
In Living Color,
Yes.
and I'm gonna say Scary Movie too.
Nothing wrong with that.
So
Nothing wrong with that.
I do
I
look
like it.
like Low Down Dirty Shame,
Yeah.
but
But did you have another scene that you wanted to discuss or talk about from this movie?
um, I think we were able to get through what I had on mine. So,
Gotcha. Same. Same. I think I got
oh,
through everything.
actually, no, I do got some more. Are there any quotables within this movie?
Mm, nah. Nothing stuck out like that for me. You?
No. And then, like, my follow-up question is, I feel like well, do you think this movie will age well? And age as
Ooh.
well as the first two?
I don't I, I don't I don't know, man. Some like uh Sydney's daughters, they was like so annoying. It was hard to get past them. For real. Really hard to get past them. So I mean I don't know, man. I may if I watch it again, did you laugh the same when you watched it the second time?
No, I didn't laugh as much. So it was definitely scaled back. This is what made me think. I was just like, are these jokes going to be funny 2 years from now? Because I can easily
Exactly.
say there are jokes from one and two that are still funny today. And both of those films have a lot of quotables. So I guess I would have to think, but as of right now, I can't think of any scene that would just stick to me to be like, that's what I'm be quoting from this movie. So it'll
Yeah,
definitely be
nah.
interesting.
Yeah, like I said, I watched that first one, man. I was crying laughing at some of the shit they was doing in that first one. Crying laughing.
Yeah. Well, um, with them having it back and with the success that it has been getting so far this opening weekend, I think there will be a White Chicks 2 to come. And this might be opportunity for them to bring the franchise back to life and maybe look at areas that possibly didn't work for this movie and make those corrections to where they're present in the next one. So I got faith in the Wayans, you know, they got their main back. So I'm definitely happy for them. But was there any other scenes you wanted to discuss?
Nah, nothing I don't think of in this within this movie. Mm-mm. But of course, the reason that we are here, Jazz, was it good though?
Yes, I'm going to say I had a good time with this movie. Last time I was laughing this hard in a theater was when I went to go see The Monkey, and I actually laughed more at this movie. But Jason, was it good though?
No, uh, no, no, no. Mm, mm, mm.
I didn't feel this
Um,
hate during this discussion.
you weren't
Oh
supposed
man,
to. Supposed to leave you on the edge of your seat, waiting for the
I
end.
wasn't there. Oh, we forgot to talk about Jermaine.
Yeah,
You ain't laugh at
man,
that either.
hell no, I didn't
Yo,
laugh at
I
that.
fucking when I saw his name, I fucking
Now that was
died.
hilarious. It was like this is Jermaine. Like how you gonna disrespect that man like that, man? Like,
He said you was not Michael. You can't even dance. Yo, what? Nah, Jermaine was hilarious because I wasn't sure what that was supposed to be. Then I saw his name.
you think it was? I mean, of
I
course, it
was
was a
not sure
parody
what
on
was going
Michael,
on. Because
but
he was
yeah.
like, he said, what is that? Oh, it's a Sharpie. Like, oh.
But nah, man. It's just I don't know, man. It's like it was just a lot of scene, and they got to scale. In some scenes, they got to scale back. Marlon like to do this overdone, long, extended joke, and it's like, nah, dog, cut it back, cut back on Marlon. Give more to Regina Hall and Anna Faris character, and I'm here with you. It'll definitely be a lot better. Um, but also you with some younger, some fresher writers as well. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of the stuff when Shawn stopped acting and then Marlon took up writing, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that stuff personally. And I like but when people write for Marlon, it's fire. Like I think he does a great job when people write for him. Because he does have the acting chops to do a lot of different scenes. Like the one he had, like with the this my background, he did the whole get it out. Like it wasn't fun. It wasn't. I didn't laugh at any of it. Like, and I thought he could have done like a serious thing here, like not make it funny. But then he did. He got to the punchline. I was like, oh, that's where you was going with that.
With his mom in the car.
His mama a squirter.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that was another callback to the first movie with the snot bubble, coming out the
It looked
nose.
better in the first movie than it
It
did
did.
in this.
It looked realistic, but yeah.
When I saw that car scene, I put up the Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man meme, like, what? But dang. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't hate it, but I definitely wouldn't like a.
I got you.
Um,
You wouldn't go back to this. You probably gonna be like, why niggas like this? Why Jazz like this shit?
I probably will rewatch it. That don't mean because it wasn't good. Don't mean I won't rewatch it. You know, like 'cause it could next time I watch it, be like, okay, this is actually hilarious. But mm, mm,
No, I got you.
no.
I definitely understand.
You have what did you think though?
Nah,
Got you.
because it
New
just
movie.
dropped.
Link of Thrones.
For sure. Damn, Jason ain't like the movie. I can't think of the last time I said I ain't like something. I'm going to go with Regina Hall, played Brenda, and I'm going to go with her film Paid in Full. Hmm.
Paid in full. Hmm.
It's so crazy. Like Anna Faris during her press tour, she just was so happy and excited that she had fans from this franchise because she was just like the industry has not been kind to her.
Damn.
But I like Anna Faris. Like she's funny.
Hmm.
Her and Rob Schneider in Hot Chick,
Yes.
that was hilarious.
Green City.
But is you still looking for somebody?
I'm going with Sydney Park. She was in The Walking Dead.
Sydney Park.
Hmm.
And what was their name in the movie?
It say DEI.
So she must have been
I'm I'm
the other
thinking the
black
daughter.
chick of the black nurse.
I think she was the daughter.
The daughter, the one that got stabbed up.
Yeah, they call her DEI.
Yo, she ain't had no name. Stop. Yo, no. It was funny when they was just like bury that white boy. They said white extra. Yo,
And it was like extras kept dying. Like when at the end when she shot, like she did the shot. She's like, "Welcome to Act 3," and she shot him. It was like,
he was like, "What is
what the fuck
Act
that even
3?"
mean? Like, what that don't make
I'm sitting there
sense,
like, y'all don't know what that means.
man.
Cause Scream stay doing that. Welcome to Act 3.
So
It's just like
so Doofy was Ghostface.
that's his name in the movie.
I'm thinking he was playing the character of Ghostface.
Yo, that's crazy. DI is crazy. She had no name.
I'm just gonna disrespect
Wow.
him, bro.
What was her brother's name? He had a name.
Who?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
even see
he
him on the list. Oh, Brad.
yeah, that they
I didn't even
that's
know twin names.
it's stupid. You stupid. um, but man, it's episode 209, right?
Let me say, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, that's it.
This episode 209, Scary Movie 2026, because it's not Scary Movie 6. It is 2026, the reboot to the franchise. So it'd be interesting in seeing where they go with this. Like I said, I would definitely want them. I think they should definitely be EPs, have input on the film, but I would definitely get somebody younger to write it just to make it cohesive. And then like you can input whatever jokes or things that you want to do and just allow somebody else to do it. But yeah, just my personal opinion. Um, but of course, like I said, you can check out our side quests that we have out there before your finale, Spider Noir as well. Um, and our last queued up was Promising Young Woman. You can also check out
Hmm.
our queued up as requested. That's the section where you can request a movie. Again, a movie. And we will watch it and review that thing for you. But Jazz, did you have anything else?
We celebrating 4 years next week. Gang gang. That's gonna be episode 210. That was one of my college dorm numbers.
I think you told me that. I think you told me that.
I don't think so, because I don't remember realizing that till just now.
I feel like you said this before though. I could be
Niggas.
tripping, but I feel like you said it.
210?
I mean, it's not the first time you knew the 210 was gonna be whatever was what it was gonna be. So that's why I'm like, I think you done said that before. I could be off though. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, my dog. But man, like I said, episode 209, Scary Movie 2026. Was it good though? Me, not so much. Jazz, she's definitely messing with it. But until next time, we are the Was It Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. What happened?
My reactions
I
is
am.
off.
I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
Until next time.
Cheers.